Alrighty everyone, this is our last video in our four-part video series for exercises to help alleviate pubic symphysis diastasis. And in this video we are going to talk about how to activate your inner thigh muscles, and we're also going to be activating our glutes, which are a big component to stabilizing our spine and our pelvis. So for this exercise, you are going to need something like a small inflatable ball. I have a Coregeous ball or something like it. You can also use a yoga block. You can use a roll of paper towels, a small pillow, or a few towels rolled up. Just something wide enough to hold in between your legs. Okay? Now, with this exercise, you can either do a glute bridge from the floor, or you can do a hip thrust from a bench, a box, your couch, a chair. You can also do it from a stability ball. If you need more support from your stability ball, just go ahead and place it in a corner. And the other thing I want you to keep in mind is if you are pregnant and postpartum, make sure that you are rolling in and out of your position for all of your exercises to not stress the abdominal wall. Alrighty, so I am going to show you how to do this exercise as a hip thrust. Regardless of whether you are doing a hip thrust or a glute bridge, you want to make sure that your alignment is in check. So like we always talk about, rib cage over pelvis, nice natural curve in your lumbar spine, and your tailbone is untucked. If you are doing a bridge from the floor, you want to make sure that you stay in a straight line from your shoulders to your knees when you lift up and extend, so you come into full hip extension, and make sure that you are using your glutes and not your lower back to produce that hip extension. So don't over arch at the top, stay in a nice straight line and contract the glutes. Now if you are doing a hip thrust, you will want to make sure that just your upper body is on whatever you are resting on. You're going to take your ball, place it in between your legs. You can have your hands out at your sides, or you can place them on your chest, whichever is more comfortable. Again, remember your alignment, so rib cage down over hips. And we're going to use our core breathing. So at the bottom, I want you to think you're going to inhale and let the pelvic floor expand and relax. Fill your rib cage with air, and then on your exhale, you're going to contract that pelvic floor, contract your transverse abs, squeeze that ball in between your knees, come up and hold this position for a few seconds at a time. Inhale to release and come down. Okay? So that is a hip thrust with using a ball or some little apparatus in between your knees to activate your inner thigh muscles. That is it for our four-part video series. If you have any questions or comments, please contact me at vixifit.com, and I will talk with you soon.